What's up, everybody? I'm on my way down to Two Rivers Canoe, which is going to be my outfitter for this adventure. I'm going to be doing 22 miles on Jack's Fork. We're going to start at Buck Hollow, Highway 17, and then I'm going to take that up to Alley Springs for my let out. Yeah, it's going to be doing 2 days, or 3 days, 2 nights. And I'm hoping I'm going to grab some good footage. The weather's looking good, so I'm real excited to get out and do another solo trip. So stay tuned. It should be a good one. Alright, I'm all packed up. I got the canoe from Two Rivers. I got all my gear inside of it. I think it's wrapped pretty good. We'll see how it works once I get on the river. But we're at Buck Hollow let in, and we're getting ready to head down and see how far we can get today. This is day one. I'm really excited to do a solo. Let's see what we can get into. Woo! Here we go. Watch that rock. Is that a rock? So I've been going for about 3 miles. It's been so beautiful on this this trek so far, and I've run into this spring. It's also a cave, but I don't want to go actually inside the cave because right now there is a warning out where we're not allowed to go in any of the caves in Missouri. I don't know if that's statewide or if it's federal, but I know down here we can't. So this is an awesome like spring that's popping up. I wanted to film it, so I stopped. Got off here. It's amazing. Let's take a look. All right, I'm at mile 5 and I'm getting ready to come around the bend to Jam Up Cave, I think. Just wanted to take a little break and enjoy this bluff that's behind me. And there's some springs that are coming out and you can hear the water dropping in and it just sounds amazing. So, oh, and I can see some fish jumping up across here on the, I don't know if you can see that on there. Lots of wildlife have been out. Nothing crazy, just like turtles and hawks, and I haven't seen any eagles yet, but I'm sure I will see some on this trip. But let's go down to Jam Up Cave and see what we can find. All right, folks, I've made it to Jam Up Cave, and it's hard to see, so I won't even try to show you, but behind is the mouth of the cave. And I'm just sitting in this pool, kind of soaking up nature and enjoying the quiet of the woods and the river. That bird's making a lot of noise though. I feel murder coming on. Well, I've landed at camp number 1. I made it about 8 miles today, which is really good. That's about what I wanted to make. Tomorrow about another 8, and then I'll like 4 to get out of here. But even taking my time, it was amazing. Oh, check this out. Got an awesome bluff. And then right over there's a fire ring, so I'm going to utilize that. And yeah, I'm going to get camp set up, get unpacked, get the tarp up because it's supposed to rain tonight. And there's some good trees right here to make a nice little shelter spot with the tent. So yeah, I'm going to get at it. Got wood? This question. There's not a lot of wood around here. Note to self, make sure there's a lot of wood around the campsite. Okay, let's make shelter. All right, let's make a fire. All right, we got the fire going. I can hear some owls. There's bugs making noise. It's almost like it's summertime again. You can hear the frogs talking. It's a beautiful night. Unfortunately, there's cloud cover tonight. It's supposed to get some rain in the AM, so yeah. Don't think I'm gonna get any astrophotography going, but it's beautiful nonetheless. Getting ready to enjoy some dinner. I got bacon cheeseburger, yeah, and warm cookies, and I am beat. Let me tell you what, that was a lot of work. I don't know why that was so much more than the backpacking, but I think it was like collecting the wood earlier. I like had to go like 100 yards over there and collect wood, and then I found some in the back, and then I put it all in the canoe and then brought it over. It was pretty intense. It's a good workout. But anyway, yeah, I'm hungry. I'm gonna make something to eat, so let's get it going.
On the evening of May 4th,
Bacon.
3,000 persons assembled. bacon! As storm clouds gathered and the hour grew up,
You could put lots of bacon on this
ordered the
hamburger.
crowd to disperse. The speaker said the meeting was almost
And
over.
die in our
A
50s.
bomb then resentment in late 1886 was poured into the electoral campaign for mayor of New York that fall.
Giant ass burger.
Glimmer of the heaven-sent message you alone can give us on this earth. You all must know that the proximate cause
Holy cow.
was the discharge
It's
of 2 members of our
ginormous
grievance
and
Five
it looks
reductions in
delicious.
wages,
I'm going to
last
eat the crap out of this thing.
severe, amounting to nearly 30%, and
Yes.
rents had not fallen.
Oh my god. Eating that whole thing was a bad idea. I definitely can't eat my cookies now. And those are my favorite. Warm cookies by the fire. Well, I couldn't help myself. And now I'm eating cookies. Warm chocolate chip cookies. In all fairness, you know, I brought 4 for each night, and I only ate 3. And I am having trouble getting through this third one. But it's good. Okay. I think I'm done for the day. It's 10:30 and I'm really tired. Amazing trip today. I hope tomorrow's not as hard. But if it is, it is. We'll have a good time no matter what. We, meaning me, myself, and I. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I'll see you in the morning. Good night.
Hey, good morning. So this is day 2, and I just got up, and yeah, it's beautiful. No sun yet. It looks like it's still overcast, but it didn't rain last night like it was supposed to. So I'm happy that not everything is wet. But my plan is to make some breakfast. I might do a little bit of fishing. I might read my book for a little bit. I think I might do just all of those things. And then I'm gonna get kind of a late start, probably around noonish, and I don't know, try to do around 8 to 10 miles today, depending on what we find and what we discover as we're adventuring along the river. So yeah, I'm gonna get my morning started. First things first, coffee. Jalapeno biscuits and gravy again. I love this one. This book was something I think Jim Davis, a friend of mine, had read on one of his canoe trips, or maybe he was just reading it for fun. It was many years ago, and I ended up picking it up as well, and I'm just now getting around to reading it. It's called The Constellations of the Forest. It's about this guy in Russia. He's living in a cabin away from everything for 6 months. Interesting book.
Okay, it's time to get the canoeing started today. I have packed my tent up and my tarp. I got everything in my dry bags. I'm just ready to pack up the canoe now, and we're gonna start heading out and see how many miles we can get done today. So let's hit the river. I'll see you later, camera. That's fine. It's fine. Come on, paddle. Paddle. Yeah. Woo. Okay, well, I didn't get it on tape, but I got caught right there in the middle of that, and I couldn't get away from it. Hit it dead on with the front of my canoe, and it just started spinning around. It was gonna drag me into it and, you know, pull the canoe and stick the canoe in between it. So I jumped out real quick up to like waist high water, and was able to maneuver the canoe away so it wouldn't take on water and get stuck in between there. So I just got done emptying out the canoe and repacking it because it got full of water. Oops. Oh well. Live and learn. These bluffs coming down really low. You can float your canoe just right underneath it. Stopping for some peanut butter and jelly time. Have a snack, have some lunch. And we're at 5.8 miles. It was like 2.5 hours. This river flows really well. Either that or I'm paddling really hard, but the wind has been like kicking me to the side, so I've been having to paddle to keep from getting pushed over into the bank. Anyways, I need some stuff. Okay, I am at campsite 2. I was exhausted from all of the paddling. It was crazy. Got a little hot at the end there, but mostly it was because the wind was killing me today. Kept trying to blow me into the bank. But anyways, I prevailed, and I'm at campsite 2. And I immediately just like docked, took everything out of the canoe, brought it up here and ate all the gummy savers, and then I jumped into the cacao mango, and I also jumped into the chocolate covered dehydrated bananas. I guess I would need some calories or something after lunch. But anyways, I am going to try to set up my tarp into some configuration, figure out where I'm gonna set my tent up, and I found a spot that has just ridiculous amounts of firewood everywhere. I don't know if you guys can see like out over there, but there's just a whole bunch of driftwood from the floods and stuff that's up there. Hopefully it's dry. So I'll try to grab some of that later, but I got plenty of time to set all that up. So yeah, let's get to relaxing and setting up camp. Okay, here we are. I am just relaxing. I just built this tarp shelter. I think this is one of the best things that I've learned to do for camping is tying knots. I learned like 3 knots. I can't remember the names of them. One's like a Vink hitch, and basically the other ones are like taut line. One's like a cowboy taut line and then a regular taut line, I think, something like that. But basically those you can slide up and down and make it tighter as you want, and the other one just ties a knot in something real quick that you can like let go of. Maybe one day I'll do a video on that, but Xander Budnick has an amazing video on those knots. That's where I learned them from, and it's just nice to get to camp and then have this shelter, especially like today. The sun was beating me down like at the end there, and I burnt my arms, which is no big deal, that always happens, but it's nice to be able to put a shelter up and have shade like immediately in the place that you want shade. And it's right next to where the fire is going to be out there, and then I'll have my tent inside here, and yeah, it's just great to be able to do that. So I am just relaxing for probably another 40 minutes or so, and just enjoying the stream that's right next to me, or the river that's right next to me, and just the being out in nature and all the sounds that come along with it. So I'm gonna do that for a little bit, and then I'm gonna start collecting some firewood, and we'll start setting up the tent. Well, I think it's about time to put the tent up. I've done a little macro photography. I've lazed around for a few hours, and I went and got firewood, which I'm gonna go get a little bit more, but I think I got plenty for tonight. Just need some small stuff to get it started. Yeah, let's get the tent together. All right, I got a bunch of firewood cut, and I haven't even made it through all the wood yet. So I'm kind of done for right now. I'm pretty beat. So I'm going to get into some fresh clothes because I'm sweated through these like 1,000 times today. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna relax for the rest of the night. Got to cook dinner, and that's about the only chore I have left to do. Listen to my audiobook. Got 3 scrambled or 3 fried eggs in there and some provolone cheese on top of that. Oh my God, this breakfast sandwich looks wicked. Maybe not look great on camera, but got about 2 eggs, 3 pieces of bacon, hot sauce, a little bit of mayo on there, sesame seed bruschetta bun. Ooh yeah! Fire's going good. We're trying to put some food in the stomach. We got them warm chocolatey chip cookies going. Just right by the fire, just go and grab yourself a hot steaming one. Look at that. Them gooey chips all melted. All right, I am calling it a night. I'm done. Burnt a lot of firewood and ate an amazing meal. We did about 12.5 miles today, and tomorrow we're gonna do about 4.5 miles, and that's it. Then the trip is over, but not yet. We still have a little bit of time. We got morning, we got coffee, yeah, we got sunrise, we got all kinds of stuff coming up still, right? So I'm gonna catch some shut-eye, and I'll see you good folks in the morning. Good night. Hey, good morning. All right, it's like 7 o'clock. I'm gonna get up, make some breakfast, and start packing up slowly, I guess. I don't really have anything to do today, so we only have 4 miles to do, so yeah, let's get some coffee in us. All right, I'm gonna make some coffee, but I realized that last night when I was eating my warm chocolate chip cookies by the fire, that one has snuck by. So it's now a breakfast cookie. We'll have to figure out how we're gonna warm it up. Or we'll eat it cold. But today's breakfast is brought to you by just creamy Tuscan chicken. Wait a minute. Creamy Tuscan chicken. Sorry. Today's breakfast is brought to you by jalapeno and biscuits and herb sausage gravy. I will not bow to any sponsor. Ah. I'm just feeling inspired this morning after my breakfast. I was folding up the bag, and it has a little saying on the back of it, and it says, "Grace is a kind word. It is a far view in the mountains, the last light shower under the rainbow. Grace is the perfect song on a long drive west. In spite of all, good is coming, and I am included, and nothing can take that away." Tucker Rittner. I might just be completely living under a rock, but I don't know who Tucker Rittner is. Maybe one of the greatest writers of all time, and I've missed it. Slipped under my radar. Sneaky little bastard. Coffee time. Missouri Scenic Riverway. right, so I'm all packed up and I'm ready to go. I got 4 more miles to do up to Alley Springs. I got to maneuver a little bit of a section right here that's swift and flowing through a strainer, but that'll kick the day off for me. And what an awesome trip. What can I say? Everything was beautiful, had great weather, amazing camp spots, beautiful scenery down here on Jack's Fork, starting at Buck Hollow, and now working our way to Alley Springs. So yeah, thanks so much for watching and tuning in to my YouTube channel that I'm just starting off. I'm learning all this as I go along on how to film, how to be more cinematic, and just create great stories for people and inspire people to come out here on the Missouri Scenic Riverways and in Missouri in particular, and just explore what we have in this great state. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys next time. Hopefully next is an adventure short somewhere close to home. All right, thank you.